بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Assalamu alaikum kids. We hope you are doing well by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today I'm going to tell you the story of the rebuilding of Kaabah. Yes, do you know the Kaabah was reconstructed? Yes, it was first built by Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, and then it was reconstructed when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was 35 years old. The people of the Quraysh, they started rebuilding Al-Kaaba. And now I'm going to tell you the reason that why was it rebuilt. What happened was there was a great flood in Mecca that swept towards Al-Kaaba and almost destroyed it. The people of the Quraysh were committed to rebuild it, to safeguard its holiness and position. They could not see it getting destroyed. So the people, or you can say the leaders of the Quraysh, decided to only use the good money in rebuilding Al-Kaaba. When I say good money, basically what it means that it was not earned from selling drugs or from selling alcohol or by stealing other people's stuff. So it was a good money that was earned through halal ways. So they decided to use the good money in rebuilding Kaaba. At first, they were too fearful to knock down the wall of Kaaba, but eventually Al-Walid bin al-Mughira began the task. Seeing that nothing had happened to him, the other people participated as well in demolishing the walls of the Kaaba until they reached the basis which was laid by Ibrahim a.s., as I told you earlier. When they started rebuilding the walls of Kaaba, they divided the work among the tribes. Now what happened was each tribe was responsible for rebuilding a part of it. The tribes collected stones and started work. The man who laid the stone was a Roman builder called Baqum. The work went very smoothly and in harmony until the time came to put the sacred black stone in its proper place. When I say black stone is called what we call as Hajar Aswad. If you have visited Kaaba, or inshallah if you will get to visit Kaaba, you will see Hajar Aswad, that is the black stone which is laid on the corner of the Kaaba. Inshallah ta'ala you will see it there. The story behind the Hajar Aswad was that a conflict, a fight broke out among the chiefs or the leaders, which lasted for about 4 or 5 days, because everyone wanted to take the honor of placing the stone in its position, that is in Kaaba. So what happened was, luckily the oldest among the leaders, Abu Umayyah bin Mughira, he decided and he made a suggestion that was accepted by everyone. And the suggestion was that he said, whoever enters the haram or the sanctuary first of all will decide on the point. And then by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the first person to enter the sanctuary. On seeing him, all the people got excited. Yes, they cried, and with one voice they started saying, Al-Amin, Al-Amin, Al-Amin. You know what Al-Amin means? Al-Amin means the most trustworthy. And they said, we are happy to take or accept whatever his decision is. We are going to follow it. And then they informed Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam about the whole story of the black stone. What Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam decided and said that he asked for a long loose piece of cloth on the ground and place the stone in its center. And then he asked the representatives, you can say, or the chiefs of the different tribes among them to lift the stone altogether. So when it reached the proper place, Muhammad laid it in the proper position with his own hands. This is how a very, very tense situation was solved and a major bloodshed was averted. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the structure of the Kaaba, although there were several changes made to it, but I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. But that since due to the insufficient money, or you can say the insufficient amount of good money they collected, they removed, about the 6 arms length on the northern side of the Kaaba, which is called Al-Hatim. And then they raised its door, the door of the Kaaba, from the level ground to let it only the people whom they desired. And again, there were several other changes that were made to the Kaaba due to insufficient funds of, or you can say, the good money. Today, I'm going to wind up here. I hope you understand the story. And inshallah, we will come back with another story. Till then, stay tuned and take care of yourself and your family. Fi aman Allah.